Hey everyone, ever wondered how to effortlessly streamline your finances while maximizing your savings? Today, I am diving deep into a powerful financial tool, the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. If you've felt overwhelmed or clueless about budgeting, this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. This simple, yet effective approach can revolutionize the way you manage your money. Let's dive in. The purpose of the 50-20-30 rule is to balance paying for necessities while being mindful of long-term savings and retirement. This strategy isn't just about numbers, it's about building a sustainable and prosperous financial future. Stick around, and I'll break it all down for you. The 50-30-20 rule is all about dividing your after-tax income into three key categories. 50% goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. It's designed to help you balance your daily necessities with fun splurges and ensure a secure financial future. Let's start with 50% needs. Needs are those bills that you absolutely must pay and are the things necessary for survival. Half of your after-tax income should be all that you need to cover your needs and obligations. These are the absolute essentials, including but not limited to rent, groceries, utilities, insurance, and minimum debt payments, car payments. If your essential bills are more than half of your income, it might be time for some adjustments. The rule states that you should spend up to 50% of your after-tax income on needs and obligations that you must have or must do. Next, we have 30% wants. Wants are all the things you spend money on that are not absolutely essential. Anything in the wants bucket is optional if you boil it down. Basically, wants are all those little extras you spend money on that make life more enjoyable and entertaining. These are the fun extras like that vacation you've been dreaming of, a new gadget, or a fancy dinner out. Remember, if it's not absolutely essential, it falls into this category. But moderation is key. The last part is 20% savings. This is the future-focused part of your income. Finally, try to allocate 20% of your net income to savings and investments. In fact, having at least 3 months of emergency savings is a great starting point. It could go towards building an emergency fund, investing in the stock market, retirement plans, or other long-term financial goals. After that, focus on retirement and meeting other financial goals down the road. Always remember, if emergency funds are ever used, the first allocation of additional income should be to replenish the emergency fund account. Importance of savings. Here's a reality check. Did you know that as of August 2023, the average savings rate in the US was just 3.9%? This is way below the recommended 20%. Every household should prioritize creating an emergency fund in case of job losses, unexpected medical expenses, or any other unforeseen monetary cost. If an emergency fund is used, then a household should focus on replenishing it. The goal here isn't to scare you but to emphasize the importance of saving for rainy days and a comfortable retirement. Setting aside funds for retirement is essential, especially as life expectancies rise. Benefits of 50-30-20 budgeting. So, why adopt the 50-30-20 rule? Simple tracking. The 50-20-30 rule simplifies budgeting with only 3 broad categories. Highly flexible. This approach adjusts to individual essential and non-essential expenses and financial goals. Maintains balance. Allocating 30% for personal desires ensures you indulge in self-rewards, from vacations to dining out. Clarifies affordability. Designating set amounts for debts clarifies repayment timelines and borrowing capabilities. Adaptable template. If the rule doesn't align with your goals, it's easily adjusted to better fit your needs. The idea behind the 50-30-20 rule is that anyone can use these proportions, regardless of their income. However, be mindful how those with lower income or those living in higher cost of living areas may need to adjust these percentages. How to adopt the 50-30-20 budget rule. Now, for those wondering how to get started. 1. Track your expenses. This gives you a clear picture of where your money goes. 2. Understand your income. Remember, we're talking about after-tax income here. 3. Identify critical costs, your non-negotiable expenses. 4. Make your savings automatic. This ensures you never miss out on setting money aside. 5. Stay consistent. Budgeting isn't a one-time thing, it's a lifestyle choice. Example of the 50-30-20 budget rule. Imagine a fresh graduate from college and started her first full-time job, earning $3,500 after taxes. Eager to take control of her finances, she decides to set up a 50-30-20 budget. After tracking expenses, she allocates $1,750 for needs, $1,050 for wants, and $700 for savings. She stays steadfast and consistent in her budgeting approach. As her career advances, she continually tweaks her budget to match her evolving income and priorities. She sets up an automatic transfer from her checking account to her savings account on her payday. 6 months later, she revisits her budget post a job promotion. Ultimately, she's not just ensuring her immediate needs are met but also securing a financially stable future. While exploring personal finance and the 50-30-20 budget rule, you may encounter various questions. To help clarify some of the most pressing concerns, here are a few. Frequently asked questions. Is this rule suitable for all income levels? Generally, yes. It provides a foundational guideline, but depending on income variability, some might need adjustments. What if my needs exceed 50%? It's time for a closer look. Assess if all these are genuine necessities or if some costs can be reduced or eliminated. How do I categorize debts? Typically, minimum debt payments fall under needs, but any extra payments to pay off debt faster can come from the savings portion. Can I tweak the percentages? Absolutely. Tailor it to fit your unique financial situation. Should taxes be included? No. The 50-30-20 rule focuses on after-tax income. Can this help with long-term goals? Definitely. The savings section can be split further to cater to specific goals. Key takeaways to remember. The 50-20-30 rule helps you allot funds in your monthly budget for specific purposes. This budgeting method can be invaluable for long-term planning. This method puts a focus on reducing debt and ensuring you set aside money to find personal fulfillment. Life should be enjoyed, and it is not recommended to live like a Spartan. But having a plan and sticking to it will allow you to cover your expenses, save for retirement, all at the same time doing the activities that make you happy. To sum it up, the 50-30-20 rule is a guideline, a tool to make the daunting task of managing money simpler. Remember, life's unpredictable. But with this rule, you can have a plan in place to enjoy today while preparing for tomorrow. Now, I'd love to hear from all of you. What's your current money management strategy? Have you thought about implementing the 50-30-20 rule in your budgeting approach? If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends and family. Before you go, if you found this useful and want more budgeting insights, make sure to check out my next video coming up on your screen. Until next time, stay financially savvy. See you in the next video.